Hello and welcome. I'm Vincent Makori. This is Africa 54. First to Nigeria. The government there has launched a massive deployment of men and resources against Islamist insurgents a day after the country's president declared a state of emergency. The Nigerian military says it's aiming to get rid of terrorist bases from the northern states of Borno, Yobe and Adamawa. In Washington, the U.S. State Department urged Nigeria to keep human rights in mind as it goes after the insurgents.
We call on Nigerian officials to ensure that Nigeria's security forces protect civilians in any security response in a way that respects human rights and the rule of law, and to ensure that recent incidents in the north, including the violence in Baga, are fully investigated and those responsible are held accountable.
Well, the president's decree grants the military more powers to arrest, more authority to seize any building or structure, and more leeway in any area of terrorist operation. Well, despite Boko Haram's reign of terror, many Nigerians appear cautious about the military offensive. Yet in the commercial city of Lagos, most seemed to welcome the move.
As far as I'm concerned, it's even late because this is something ought to have done since earlier before now. But I think Jonathan is beginning to, step up the game. And as a leader, for you to work effectively, you must step on toes.
This Lagos resident is not alone in thinking President Jonathan should have declared the state of emergency much earlier. ALAISHA CANKTUS, a civil servant who hails from the north of the country, has seen up close the aftermath of Boko Haram attacks. His patience is running out.
Declaration of that 3 state of emergency yesterday is really good because we cannot count the number of lives that we have lost this year. In that 3 states, I even expect Nasarawa to be among.
Boko Haram has targeted security forces, Christian worshippers and politicians in Nigeria's mainly Muslim north. The Nigerian government has been trying to reach out to the group for talks and an amnesty offer, but the group has shown no interest. DERIN OLOGBENLA, a political scientist and analyst at the University of Lagos, says the time has come for the war against Boko Haram to be taken to another level.
These people have gone beyond the pale of reason. And for me, and for majority of Nigerians, enough is enough. And I think the president have also reached that state of mind that these guys are not going to be treated with kids' gloves, and the military have to come in. If the military go overboard, the military will be disciplined later. But you have to give them a free hand to do their job.
Jonathan's orders followed growing evidence that Boko Haram now controls part of the northeastern territory around Lake Chad, where local officials have fled. Officials said they control at least 10 local government areas of northeastern Borno State, the epicenter of the insurgency, and are using porous borders with Cameroon, Chad and Niger to smuggle in weapons and carry out cross-border raids. Others warn this crackdown, like predecessors conducted by the Nigerian Army's Joint Task Force, could drive more recruits into the arms of Boko Haram. Now let's